Welcome to the Importance of Broadband, Segment 2, Advantages of Broadband, Anchor Institutions, presented by the Information Institute at the Florida State University. In this segment, I will be discussing what an anchor institution is and how broadband can benefit its operations. Community anchor institutions' support of broadband deployment advances education, e-government services, healthcare, and more. For instance, 80% of Fortune 500 companies only offer online application processes. Students who have increased access to broadband experience a 7% increase in graduation rates. Health information exchanges, or HIEs, can offer up to 50% reductions in paperwork costs. According to the Federal Communications Commission, high-capacity broadband is the key infrastructure needed by K-12 schools, colleges and universities, libraries, healthcare providers, public safety, and local governments to provide 21st century services and function as economic engines. Community anchor institutions such as libraries will require even more broadband capacity in the near future. Applications such as teleconferencing, distance learning, and digital media that allow for collaborations from multiple sites require extremely high bandwidth, yet are critical for healthcare education, functions, and research. According to the FCC, most schools and libraries provide some wireless connectivity for students and staff. However, nearly 80% of schools in a recent FCC survey say their broadband connections do not fully meet their current needs, citing slow connection speed, cost of service, and installation costs as barriers. Rural schools and libraries in particular struggle to provide adequate bandwidth to their users. While many different anchor institutions exist, many of these nonprofit or university-based networks combine needs from several institutions and are thus able to offer higher bandwidth, lower prices, and efficiencies and expertise that are not available from the traditional commercial sector. Various governmental and nonprofit organizations have built or operate and manage broadband networks focused on the needs of community anchor institutions. Broadband networks can be open to use by other network providers as a way to spur additional investment into surrounding neighborhoods, including businesses as well as residences. Of course, many residents in a community rely on their local libraries for internet and online services. Up to 20% of those without home broadband services use libraries. To provide these services to their users, libraries need fast and reliable broadband. Broadband also allows libraries to provide services to the community like computer training classes, access to e-government services, public computing centers, expanded collections of electronic resources, and high-speed access for job seekers as well as lifelong learners. Private efforts to develop anchor institutions include a new Florida company that is promising to make healthcare cheaper and faster, developing a wireless information sharing network to help doctors, pharmacists, and insurance companies work together more closely. Because 11% of the country's healthcare centers are located in underserved rural communities, one of the key focuses for providing broadband to healthcare providers is the expansion of medical care to underserved and unserved populations. Electronic health records and electronic prescriptions are just two ways that healthcare providers participate in the health information exchange. The availability of broadband to these institutions will bring the opportunity for more advanced healthcare tools, including electronic referrals and communicating with other providers, which will reduce errors and improve efficiencies. According to the U.S. Department of Education, broadband offers the potential to address issues of educational access and equity of opportunity. Broadband connections are some of the critical elements of a digital learning environment, where students and teachers have customizable digital learning resources at their fingertips. Such digital tools greatly extend the quality and variety of materials available to support teaching and learning. In these classrooms, broadband creates learning environments that respond to a student's needs in real time. Quality broadband service also provides students in rural America the same online access to these digital resources as the students in the heart of New York City. However, a survey completed by the State Broadband Data and Development Grant Program shows that community anchor institutions are largely underserved. Through this survey, a nationwide understanding of broadband access in schools is now available. The Department of Education's National Education Technology Plan has set a goal that all students and teachers will have access to a comprehensive infrastructure for learning when and where they need it. Broadband access is a critical part of that infrastructure. Like the K-12 schools, reliable broadband can bring more advanced educational tools, like online degree programs, to local community colleges and universities. It can also help connect professors from multiple universities, promoting future research endeavors. An example of the programs that national broadband funding has provided is the Foundation for California Community Colleges, which launched California Connects, a $10.9 million 3-year program. California Connects provides digital training, access, and resources to underserved populations. Students at 33 community colleges are getting hands-on digital literacy training. Broadband can bring a lot of advantages to local government entities, which provide a variety of services from car registration to emergency medical services. The National Telecommunications and Information Administration has awarded a total of $293 million to the states and territories. These state-created efforts vary depending on local needs, but they include programs to use technology more effectively, investigate barriers to broadband adoption, and increase access to government services. Thank you for watching. As you can see, broadband brings a lot of opportunities to various aspects of the community. But what does it mean for the individual user? To learn more about what broadband brings to the end user, continue on to Segment 3, Advantages of Broadband, the End User. Want a brief introduction to broadband? Please view Segment 1, What is Broadband? And thank you for watching.